Excuse me a moment. First viewer already in the 30-second. Welcome back for some more Detective Pikachu. This is Omega Dragon from the Omega Coliseum. I don't remember what happened last time because the last time I've ever played Detective Pikachu was almost a half a year ago. So, let's get started. And yeah, I don't have a stylus, so I'm using a pencil without lead as a stylus. It won't break it. We're continuing from where we left off at Chapter 7, Rhyme Wharf. And don't you guys worry, I didn't record a live stream of this for nothing. I have banana juice right next to me. And it's been a while since I've had that while recording. So let's get started. Oh man. So let's see if I remember. I don't remember at all what happened before. Was I trying to go... What are you doing, Tim? Trying to get us caught? That's the stairway to the first floor. We need to scope out the area first by looking down from this floor. Okay, so now I know what I'm doing. Thank you, Pikachu. It's been almost a half a year. I saw the search thing pop up. Where'd it go? There. So I remembered what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to look at all of these people. Even this guy. This must be inspection. It looks like they're checking for detects before replacing things. And it seems like there are a lot of defects. Not detects. That's the man in the photo. He definitely looks like he's in charge here. Does he just stand there and keep an eye on the workers all day? Man, this is one place I never want to work in. You never will because you're a Pokemon. Possibly. Hey, they're talking about something. Today's my first day, sir. Ah, yes, thanks for joining. I'd like to explain what we do at this factory first. Yes, sir, I'd love to hear it. I think I remembered doing this before. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to redo it anyways because I haven't been here in a while. This warehouse is a factory? Well, we could do with an explanation too. Let's hear what you've got to say. Yeah. So you know what we make here, right? No, sir, I don't. What? You didn't even do a bit of research? We make health food. And I'm sure you've seen the commercials, you know, so smelly you know it's good for you. Oh yeah, I know. That awful, that commercial with Max and Chat Hot. So it's not just art that they make here. Quite the elaborate camouflage. So the stinky container was health food, huh? I don't care how good it is for you. I still don't get why they're making something so smelly and awful. Huh? Are they still talking? They're still chatting away. And that's what you'll be doing, got it? No, yes sir, got it all down. Good to hear. Oh, I almost forgot. This is very important. Be sure to never ever touch the switch next to the conveyor belt. Yes sir, but can I ask why? That switch controls which direction the conveyor belt is moving on. If you accidentally bump it, it can cause a lot of problems. What do you mean? Oh, a newcomer pressed it by accident a while back and immediately got fired. All the products were sent back to the room next to this one and made a complete mess. Hey, Liz. See if I didn't miss anything else. We were able to get up and running. Oh, whoops. Sorry. I lost track, but man, the manager blew his top, yelling about how we didn't need even more work to do. That sounds terrifying. I'll be careful. So the factory manager took place. Took charge. Yeah, I am the terrible reader now of getting things back in order. Pikachu, they're still talking. What? How are they still talking? Let's get every bit of info we can from them. May I ask one question? What is it? I noticed the door behind me. What's going on in that room? Everyone seems to be avoiding it. Oh, that room. Between you and me, there's a scientist in there. Some kind of new product research? It's a bad thing I can't press B in these quote things. I have to press A and my A button is a bit broken to tell you guys that. Who knows? The only thing the managers told us is to steer clear at all costs. I bet it is some kind of new product. I'd love to know more about it, sir. I'd be happy to take part in experiments even. Forget it. Trust me, you don't want to be heard talking about this. You could get me fired too. Tim, did you hear that? Yeah, he mentioned a scientist. That must be the man in the lab coat. Yeah, and he's in that room. The scientist's room. So, a bit of info for you guys. Detective Pikachu is going to come out in the movies at May. So, that's why I'm working on recording a live stream and trying to complete the game before the movie comes out. It's possible to do. First things first, there's one more. The switch. Hey, a fire alarm! I bet things would get interesting if we set it off. There you go again with your crazy ideas. It would be chaos. Yeah, and that's exactly what we want. Go, Excelgor. Excel! No, wait, Excelgor, he was joking. Wait! Excel? Whew, I'm glad you listened. Oh, dang damn it. Really? They're done talking. What else is there? Oh, yeah. Is there another room over there? Stuff keeps coming from the room in the back. Now I swear I might have remembered this. This must be the switch for the conveyor belt. It's what they use to switch the direction it moves in. Come on, what else is there? I've already checked that. I already checked the two guys. I already checked this guy and that guy. The fire alarm, the switch, those two rooms I already said. That's it. That is dumb. That is it. Oh, the door. There. Sorry. This is dumb. I'll make a note of everything we find. And yeah, I now remember.
The man in the photo looks like the factory manager. The man in the lab coat's in the next room over. But is that where they're making R?
Sorry about that, guys. I was slurping. This also seems like a good spot. Go on, Tim. Take a look. The workers are here. Man, they look unmotivated. Even the Pokemon here look more energetic. Machamp, and it looks like they're closing the lids on the containers. They're definitely putting their backs into it. And all their arms, too. They are opening a jar of pickles! Look at all those boxes. I wonder what they're for. It really does look more like a factory than a warehouse, doesn't it? So, I searched Machamp, I searched that guy or girl. Depends, really. The ladder. I'm still trying to look. I already did the boxes, I already did the ladder. I already did Machamp. I can't search the Matang. Dang it. This is a review from the last part. This is really getting on my nerves. I don't know what else there is. Okay, there we go. We've checked everything we can see from here. I wonder what that is. Hey Pikachu, don't lean out so much. It's dangerous. Oh come on, I want to see what it is. Hop, yeah! Just a little bit more. Spin! Spinner rack, just hanging around. Spin! Wow, what the? It was your thread that was bothering me. This is fall in the first place. Sheesh. What's up with this Pokemon? Spin! Oh, so there's something tasty on the first floor, so you snuck in to get some. Spin! I see. The increase in security's made it difficult for you to grab a snack, huh? Spin, spin! And you were hanging down to scope things out. Spin! You want to get down to the first floor, huh? Well, that's something we've got in common. Pikachu, if you keep talking, the workers will see you. Oh, sorry. Spinnerack. How about we go somewhere less obvious? Can you get to the floor above? Spin! So Spinnerack managed to sneak in too. Yep, but more importantly, I hope you're taking notes. Quickly, before you forget.
Look at the Machamp. They sure are busy loading things up.
Hi there. Seems like you're having a rough time with the security here too. Spin! About the tasty treat. What exactly is this treat you keep going on about? Spin, spin! It's in the box's Machamp carry. It smells really good. We were told it smells really bad. I think so. Well, to each its own, I guess. So the next search option should be right here. Machamp! Machamp! What are they talking about? Hey, anything unusual? Nope, nothing to report. I love acting like those guards that are like those silly guards. I don't remember what the movie was called. They always talk to each other and then something pops up and it was like, "Hey, what's your name?" And or something like, "What the?" Yeah, the manager doesn't even want to retire going inside. It's not good. They seem like they're on high alert. Sorry, I'm speeding through this because I've already been this far. It's got to be Mewtwo cells. They've got more to say. Cultivation, yada yada yada. I've already heard this before. Darn it. I was going to press A on that Matang. There we go. Matang carrying out the containers. Stars! We sure found out a lot. You can say that again. Let's not forget to take
We
notes.
need to check the floor below, but there are guards on duty. If we try going down the stairs, we'll be caught right away. Right, so that's that.
We know the first floor layouts. I don't see any way to get down to the first floor. Neither did I. Although we did get some interesting info. Maybe it's time we've changed our thinking. If we can't get to the first floor, maybe we should explore this floor a bit more. By going behind the boxes.
Wait. Someone's coming.
This way, Pikachu.
Pansage loves doing laundry.
Looks like it's a Pokemon.
Don't let it see us. Let's stay and watch what it does.
Pikachu, do you think it's okay to try and help it?
Yeah. If it decides to cause trouble, we can handle it.
I haven't been this far yet, so.
You alright? Seems like a nice Pokemon.
Yeah, you're right. What's all this?
A lab coat.
Hey, maybe you can let us know what's going on.
Are you a Pokemon that works here? We have a few questions for you. I haven't been this far, so this is new progress for me. About the lab coat. I see you had a lab coat in that basket. Do you know anything about the scientist? Pan! Oh, he's your partner. Pan! Simon? That's your partner's name? Oh, and his clothes were starting to smell, so you washed them for him, huh? Such a dedicated Pokemon. Do you think this man is in the photos his partner? Probably. About the man wearing the lab coat. Is your partner the guy in this photo? Pan! That's what I thought. What's Simon doing here anyway? Pan! Research. Well, that figures. He's a scientist. Do you know anything specific? Pan! He doesn't seem to enjoy his research since he came here. You're allowed to come and go as you please, but he hasn't been outside in months. How's that possible? Pan! The tough-looking guy is always watching. It means the factory manager, I guess. So Simon being forced to continue his research? It definitely seems that way, yeah. About the factory manager, and I know him. Pan! You don't like him because he's always rushing Simon to get stuff done, and he always looks so scary, huh? What is he trying to get Simon to do? Pan! He's forcing Simon to make something. They said something about cells. They must mean Mewtwo cells. Huh? But wait, in that case, what's up, Tim? We were told there are only 2 people in this world who could incubate Mewtwo cells. Dr. Walls himself and his lab assistant. So that must mean Pansage's partner is Walls' former assistant! Exactly. Hey, Pansage, does Simon ever work with an old man with a white beard? Pan! A long time ago, they worked together. I knew it! Pan! He seemed to enjoy his work back then, huh? Don't worry, Pansage. We'll find out the secret of this factory and make sure you guys can go free. Walls' former assistant. About the factory, after I have a slurp here. If there's anything you know about this place, we'd love to have the info. Pan! So the factory manager is scary, but the other workers aren't so bad, huh? Pan! They seem really happy when they see you, and they give you treats and stuff. Aw, that's sweet of them. That's sweet of them to do that to Pan Sage. Because I'm actually one of those guys that actually loves some sort of Pokemon. I love electric types, but I also love some other types too. The only types I don't like that much are fairy types, pretty much. But I like how they look, I just don't like using them. Other than Altaria. We need to get to Simon's room. You know where to go, right? It's at the far end of the first floor. We need to find Simon and hear what he can tell us about R. Plus, figure out a rescue plan. Right, but how should we get down to the first floor? Good question. We do have just one little problem. Why can't we get down to the first floor? It's heavily guarded. The second floor is too high is hilarious if I would respond that way. Because then Pikachu would think I'm an idiot. That's right, they've got the place pretty well covered by now. But think of it this way. We only need to deal with the factory manager and the 2 guards to get through. Yeah, I'm starting to think we can do this, so long as we have the right plan. Oh, you got an idea then. Rush right in. Ram 'em. Give up and go home. I wanna give up. Get help from the Pokemon. That might just work. Let's see. I'm pretty sure Pansage will be happy to help us, and Spinarak wanted to get down to the first floor, so it might be willing to help too. Who else? Excelgor! Of course! Yeah, you're part of the team too. Excelgor's speed will definitely be a huge help. Let's figure out a way to get down there. Super speed! How can we sneak down to the first floor? Come on.
The room we need to get to on the first floor? It's in the back part of the building. So we'll have to decide who's gonna distract the guards.
So the distraction will be... The flipping switch will be Excelgor. Sneaking down to the first floor will be... Dagnabbit, really. Distract them will be... Oh, Pansage, of course. So Pansage will distract them because he is very kind. Excelgor can flip the switch. And Spinarak can do that.
Interesting you think that.
Oh, I'm not completely done yet. I need some help with that. So, I need some advice, but how? And because Spinarak is not Anorith, it's Spinarak. That's the only Pokemon I haven't really talked to. There we go. Sturdy thread. Sorry, the game was lagging there. So now, okay, oops. I have to go behind the box and use our notes. Now I can do the puzzle that I've wanted. And I'm sorry if I'm not showing you the bottom screen.
It's in the back part of the building. So we'll have to decide who's gonna distract the guards.
So let's do that again. So Pansage will help. And the rest will sneak down to the first floor. And that.
Interesting you think that.
Yeah, I knew it.
Okay, got it. Pansage will get the guards' attention. And during that, Excelsior will turn on the conveyor belt. While everyone's busy dealing with all of that, we'll use Spinnerack string to make our way down to the room. That sounds like a great plan.
We thought of a good strategy. And that was all because of my smartness. Because Pansage, the guards get along with Pansage very well. Excelsior has excellent speed, so the guards won't know what they're thinking, and I keep thinking Anorith. Spinnerack has very good thread. Are you ready? We're counting on you. Excel, Pan, Spin. Alright, let's do this. That worked out just fine. Now let's use the thread to get down. Now what? I haven't gotten that far. Spin, spin! Hurry up with the treat. I promise we're working on it. We'll get it to you, so be patient. I have to go down there. The mayor will catch up. Oh wait, what am I supposed to do? Ah, the door. Here we are. Huh? Pan, Pan! You really helped us out earlier. Yeah, our plan worked, thanks to you. Pan! You'll introduce us to Simon. Thanks. Ah! I was actually nervous. Simon Yen, former assistant to Walls.
Oh, that. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Wait, could those be Mewtwo cells?
What? How do you know about these? Who are you? Oh no, the factory manager.
We're working this case. Don't worry, we're on your side.
On my side?
Yo, Doctor. Hope all is going well. It is almost time, you know.
Of course, no problems.
Don't look so sad, Doc. This is the last shipment, and once it's done, you're free to go. I'll let you get back to work.
I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. So, did you mean it when you said you were on my side? And how did you know about the cells?
Sorry to have surprised you. We actually got the info from Walls. Dr. Walls? You mean the same Walls who was the first director of PCL? That's right. If he mentioned the cells to you, then that means he really trusted you. You said you were looking into the incidents. That's right. The reason we went to Walls is because we needed to know more about R. But it doesn't seem like you're a scientist. Why this interest in R? Well, my dad is a detective, and he was investigating the incidents involving Pokemon. But he's gone missing now, and when we followed the information he left behind, it led us to R. It seems I see. It seems like you're a pretty good detective yourself. You'd be doing me a favor if you solved this case too. About 6 months ago, a tall man me here, and his dad and has dad me and has had me making R ever since. That's terrible. But wasn't there some talk of your being freed soon? Yeah, apparently the factory will be moving soon. All you need to do is assist them until then. Not that I believe they'll really let me go, though. Even if they are telling the truth, R is not something that should exist in this world. I'm happy to help you out. Yippee! I'll be right back. I forgot to tell you guys, every half hour I'll give you guys a little bit of a break. And since the half hour has passed already, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a break to refill my banana smoothie, which is also juice. Something gross happened along the way, which was the ice cream got in my mouth, so I got back out. Sorry for that story, but here we go again. So talking to the guy who made the Mewtwo cells.
Yes.
Alright, ask me anything. About walls. He was the director of PCL when I first joined. Eventually, he started to let me help out with his own research. Even the explosion at PCL is half my fault, but the professor took full responsibility and left. I see. I wanted to follow him, but he wouldn't let me. Well, it seems like he was able to find a nice, quiet place to settle down in. That's good to hear. I had been worried about him ever since the accident. About Mewtwo cells. R is created using Mewtwo cells, right? Dr. Walls told us there was some mistake, and they were used instead of Mew's cells. That's right, we made a mistake. Mew is a very rare Pokemon after all. Dr. Walls looked everywhere he could to get a hold of its cells, and he must have been tricked by someone. Not everyone can be trusted, unfortunately. That's horrible. I regret it to this day. That's how he ended up creating this terrible substance known as R. Dr. Wall told us that the effects of R were likely caused by Mewtwo's Berserk gene. About the Berserk gene. What exactly is this Berserk gene, though? In order to explain that, I'll need to tell you more about the Pokemon Mewtwo. It's said that Mewtwo was created by recombining Mew's genes. Recombining? What do you mean? In order to make it extremely aggressive, seems like it was some sort of experiment to create a powerful Pokemon. That's horrible. Just like in the first movie, Team Rocket wanted Mewtwo so that they would be the most powerful gang ever, but failed because Mewtwo was very mad that it was released as an experiment. So this combined gene is the Berserk gene. That's right, and because that gene was what we used, R became what it is now. About Harry. This is my dad in this photo. Have you seen him? It seems like he infiltrated this place about 2 months ago. I can't say that I have, sorry. Although 2 months ago is when the factory manager got very upset, saying R was stolen from the chemical storage area. That must have been my dad. Everyone was frantically trying to find this intruder. Since then, they've really stepped up the security. No wonder Keith was after Harry. Keith! We found out a lot, but there was something he said that got my attention. About the creation of R or about the chemical storage area? Exactly, the chemical storage area. That's where Harry got R. I wonder if that's where he got the photo of R, too. You were in the photo, too, weren't you? Yeah, I must have been to this factory before. I've been feeling that way ever since we entered this place. I wonder if you'll remember anything if we go to the chemical storage area. I don't know that, but we may find some clue about Harry. Let's ask Simon to see if we can get into the storage area. Is that alright with you, Simon? My man? Excuse me. Could you tell us where the chemical storage is? We'd like to have a look. Oh, it's right above this room. Info on R should be there too. It's probably locked, but you can get it open with this key. Thank you very much. But are you sure this is wise? If they find out you're helping me, don't worry about that. If anything happens to me, the protection of R will stop completely. So they can't really do much. Just be careful. You're not caught. Of course. Oh, and one more thing. R that's in storage gets shipped out once we have enough. Depending on the timing, the storage could be empty. We'll have a look anyway. You said this was the last shipment, right? Where's it being shipped to? That I don't know. But I've got an idea about how we can find out. I'll start preparing for that, so just leave it to me. AK! I hope we don't get caught. Right when we get out. Cutscene? I bet so. Nope. Yippee! Thank you for standing guard, Spinnerack. Oh, your thread. Hey, it's me. Pull me up. Spin? Huh? You want your treat as a reward? Spin! I haven't found it yet. I promise we'll bring it next time, you'll see. So we need to bring it. I don't know where the treat would be.
I wonder what they're making here. What the? Wait a second. Hey, buddy, hey!
Dang nabbit. So where do I find the treat? What happens if I go against Spinnerack and then say, oh, hi.
What? Wait! What do you think I am? Luggage? Stop! Put me down!
Is it in here? Because I swear, I can't press A on anything else. Oh. Is it alright if we take one? Well, sure, but I can't imagine why you'd want one. Well, this is why. We have a pet. And it wants a treat so badly because we were hoping to get down here and stuff. We got in by the pet knowing the guards very well. I don't know. God, the smell's enough to make me choke. Do you think you could wait on opening it and pull us up first? Get pulled up to the floor above. Dang nabbit, that's not what I was doing. It's dumb how it's so close to the thing. What do you mean by room above? Chemical storage area should be just ahead. It's right above Simon's room. But we can't get through all this. I guess we don't have a choice. Come on, Tim. Let's get this luggage out of the way. We need to make a path to the storage area, so think carefully as you move things. It's the move strength. Let's see. I think I've already done it wrong. What happens if I talk to you? What's up, Tim? I'm stuck. Yes. What happens if I move? I can't move. Ah, I see. So I did it right. I just couldn't tell. Then push this to the right. There we go. It's just as clean as it can be. That was actually pretty easy. Whoa, we did it, Tim. Come on, let's check out the storage area.
This room is familiar. I'm getting really close to remembering something.
What's this? Tim, take a look at this. What is it? Our export plan. Pikachu, this is, an outline from their plans. It seems like Keith is going to export R. But if R gets used all over the world, it'll be chaos. It will be impossible to stop. First, let's figure out exactly what it is they plan to do. Let's read what it says. The biggest problem we face is that R can only be produced using the machine under PCL. We must purchase a new production facility and establish a stable manufacturing system as soon as possible. We completed the purchase of the location a few days ago. The warehouse at Rhyme Wharf will be our first step in establishing a stable base of operations. Now we must find a wealthy patron who is comfortable keeping secrets. I'm currently in the process of using my underground connections to establish contacts amongst upper class citizens. Once we manage to get those contacts, we should be able to use that network to breach out and expand our sales. About the large scale factory, Carlos should be close to completing his analysis of R. We will temporarily use the warehouse at Rhyme Wharf as our base, but our ultimate goal is to move the R production machinery overseas and establish a large scale production facility there. Look, Pikachu, there's some kind of document behind the box. It says R experimentation report. Good find, Tim. It must be a report on R. Looks like Carlos is the author. It must be from before we went to PCL. Let's see what it says. R has different properties, depending on whether it is in its liquid or gas form. This allows it to be used in different ways depending on the situation. Both forms are nearly odorless, and only Pokemon with a very acute sense of smell have any chance of detecting it. The balloon used to cause the incident at the amusement park is a perfect example of R's properties as a gas. R is dispersed by popping the balloon. The dispersal radius is approximately 3 feet, which is sufficient for most needs. The best way to utilize R in its liquid form is to inject it into food. R's effects are amplified when the two types of liquid, red and green, are mixed together. It's Christmas! In fact, the easiest way to gain the effects of R is to inject the red and green liquids separately with food. R's effects will be applied for any Pokemon that consumes the food. That means Spinarak was eating that. And now it's going to go berserk and spread a web. That's pretty bad. Here, I will lay out potential failure development of R. Currently, R is transported using special vials. However, these vials break easily and also prevent efficient mixing of the liquids. We have begun working on a capsule form to counter these drawbacks by storing R in the durable capsule device. My hope is to improve the portability while reducing the risk of damage. Additionally, I plan to incorporate a device that allows the two separated fluids to be mixed whenever the user chooses. In other words, the capsule device will allow a user to disperse the mixed R automatically, with no restrictions on place or time. There still exists a need to gather more experiment data and improve R. Currently, R has two major drawbacks. Its effects are temporary, and it is impossible to communicate with a Pokemon under the influence of R. My plan is to continue research on R, and in order to develop a new version that will allow the power-enhancing effects to last an extended period of time, while also allowing the Pokemon's partner to communicate with it. Holy crap. What does that mean? So I've done everything. Talk about top secret documents. Keith is trying to develop R into an even more dangerous substance, but now we know exactly what his plans are.
That Keith, he's making preparations to exploit
So Keith is. I remembered Keith now. From the last chapter, he ran away with his Noivern because he was using R, and he was hunting down Tim's dad. I still don't remember that guy's name. We've got to stop Keith's plan. Let's let Mr. Baker and Inspector Holliday. Oh crap. No, immediately. Still, no evidence on where Dad might be. Oh, whoops. Pikachu? What's wrong? You curious about what's in that box? Yeah. That's strange. Do you think it's a memory of when you came with Dad? I'm not sure. Do you think you could open it up?
So what do you think this is?
I could swear that I've seen this thing before. Well, let's open it and see what's inside.
Shouldn't we make sure it's safe before we... Pikachu, this is why I didn't want you to open it yet. Pikachu. 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 Pikachu.
Oh yeah. I guess that wasn't a dream at all.
Pikachu.
Oh, Tim, hi.
Are you alright? I knew you shouldn't have opened that up.
Yeah. But it made me remember something. It would seem I made quite the commitment.
What do you mean? What did you promise? And to who? Ha! Brace yourself for a shock. It was Mewtwo. What? You mean that Mewtwo? The one whose cells they use to make R? That's right. What in the world did you promise Mewtwo then? Well, you see, I promised to recover the Berserk gene and capture the mastermind of the whole R case. In my dream, I was pleading with Mewtwo to save Harry. My guess is it offered to help me if I was able to help it out first. But why would it rely on you to do such an important thing? Hey, what do you mean? I'm a great detective. I bet you two heard of my reputation and decided I was trustworthy. I mean, I can't remember the details, but still. Something tells me you made that last bit up. I doubt it, but let's see. Was that it? Was that all? Alright, let's get out of here. So I think I beat the chapter.
Well, so far so good.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Tim, close the door now.
What?
Just close the door. Hurry.
Hold it, pal. Hey now, who are you?
Uh-oh, not good.
Open this door.
What should we do? He's gonna get us, Pikachu.
Seems we're trapped, like a rattata in a cage.
I know you're in there. Open up.
Are you ready? You gotta open up the door just as he tries to smash into it.
Got it.
Escape from the factory manager.
Now's our chance.
Pikachu, let's use that.
You're done. I'm coming after you. Excelgor, distract him for us. Selgo. Yeah? You wanna fight? Selgor.
Take this.
Woohoo! We did it.
You think this'll stop me?
Well, apparently not.
Where are you? I'm coming for you.
Good luck with that. Tim, now's our chance.
Dang it. There we go. I was doing that too much. I was doing that too early the first time. Now I know what happened if I failed.
Oh, perfect. There's a container right here. It's just big enough for the two of you. Go on, get in.
Really? What's it for anyway?
The product being shipped today. Guys from the organization will take it, so that should get you right to their headquarters.
I don't know.
It's our only clue. We've got to take this chance.
All right, then. Please take this to Mr. Baker.
Your notes on their plans. Great idea, Tim. We're counting on you, Excel Gore.
Sell.
Go on. Here they come. Hurry.
All right. Come on, Pikachu. But what about you?
I'll be fine. Don't worry. Be super careful. Good luck to you both.
So he's not coming back. He's not coming back to Mr. Baker. He's going to headquarters. So this is it. Chapter 8, Where R Goes. Sorry, needs to focus. Okay, there we go. We stayed as quiet as we could in there. It's in the dark for quite a long time. All to figure out is where R is. Hold on. Really?
I think they're gone. Here, let me help you.
Hey, stop treating me like a Pokemon. Whew. Freedom at last. Is this some kind of storage space? It looks like a factory.
I agree. But they mentioned Keith's name. Think it's their base?
I'm not sure if it's their base. We know the containers with R in them were taken to him. Now what?
We look for R, and then I'll bet you we find Keith.
Sounds good to me. Let's get going.
So this is it. Find out where R has been taken.
Where did the containers go? Let's follow the trail, Tim.
This might be the final chapter. Dang. I know I have to figure out a puzzle. That's what always happens in these chapters. Hey, look, Rattata. A Cantonian and an Alolan Rattata. Raised on a tropical island. Huh? It looks like a Rattata. But is it a different Pokemon? Rattata! Your cry. I guess you're Rattata after all. It has a more subdued coloring than usual. And its body shape is a little different too. The A button starting to not work. Rattata! Come on, really A button? You're not sure? You got lost and ended up here after wandering around aimlessly? Rattata! But the food where you were before was fresher, and you made a friend here, so it's best. That's good, I guess. How about the men with the luggage? Rattata! You don't know? You were too busy talking to your friend here to pay attention. Rattata! Yeah, it's fun when you hang out together. They have to hear you two get along. Hey, Ratata, do you think you could tell us about this place? Ratata. The best? Is that good? Oh, I see. You've got a lot of food, and you've also made a good friend, huh? Wait, well, wait. Have we met you before? Ratata. You said that they came through here. They ended up in the elevator we passed. We need to follow them. Yeah, let's hurry. The men with the large cases. Is it safe for me to go? Nope. It's not safe to go straight. I might as well go take the elevator up or down. Is it up? Please tell me.
Let's be careful, Tim, okay?
Yeah.
Aww.
What's this? Thank you. Is it some kind of resort?
Can't be. A resort in the middle of the sea?
I guess so. What else could it be?
This is what's called a luxury cruise ship.
SS Prime Treasure. Oh yeah.
You think they're using a cruise ship to smuggle stuff?
This is no good. If so, we need to find Keith, and quickly.
Right.
Oh no.
This is a great spot. Tim, you agree with me, don't you?
Dang, man.
Hey,
Maybe someone saw the men carrying the container. Let's ask around on the deck. Yo, ladies! I know you're not a lady, but I saw a lady. Oh, you are a girl. Whoops. I thought you were a guy because your hair was like that far back. The service is fantastic, and the food here is also first class. I couldn't imagine using any other ship for traveling. So you've been on this ship a lot. Yes, I've been here and there. I still like Rhyme City though. It's a nice city. About the men in the luggage. Is there someone like that? I didn't notice. I'm sorry. I couldn't ask a lady, and I'm sorry that you look like a man, even though I'm very rude by saying that. I still love Lapras. I loved Lapras. I had it as a teammate. Still love it. Kerr. There's a show at the pool, and you will be performing too, huh? When is it going to be? Oh, tomorrow, huh? I don't think I'll be able to watch. Well, good luck. Lapras is so darn cute. Maybe like pretty, but I want to say cute. Lapras is playing with you. Well, that's nice of it to do. Great balloons that can fit a Pokemon inside. Of course you didn't, because Brianna is an Alolan Pokemon. Not really a chosen starter of mine, because I'd rather just... Well, I'd rather... Let's say... I'd rather have, like, Litten and Rowlet, because Popplio is the only male starter I would have with an Everstone. I don't really like female starters because that's only for females, and I don't really like females that much. I used a female starter, didn't really enjoy it that much. It's just how I feel about them, really. Aren't you hot dressed like that? Maybe. I don't know the weather here. Is it summer? I wish it was. About the chinchino. Sorry, about the luxury cruise ship. Calm down. You want some trouble? I'll fight you. I'm in with the luggage. Nope. Doesn't ring a bell. About the chinchino. Chinchino behind your partners? Oh, yes, they are. I'm glad you could tell. Aren't they adorable? We've even won some Pokemon contests before. Their fur is so fluffy and glossy. Huh? What? You have a problem with my fur or something, Tim? I didn't say anything. I don't have a problem with anything. I think you're cute too, Pikachu. But the luxury cues, yeah. But I thought you loved cleaning. You've been on it a lot of times ever since you were a Minccino. Man, I'm jealous. Aww, that's so cute though. I love Minccino. I love Chinchino. I love normal types. I love electric types. What can I do for you? I'd rather not ask him about the luxury cruise ship. I'll just say it anyway, but skip through that. Men with luggage? Nope. Sorry. How about you? You can read through these if you want, but I'd rather just ask about the men with the luggage. I'm just asking about the luxury cruise ship to prove that I've done everything. Dang. This is a tough chapter. How about you, Cap? Dang, Cap. What the heck, then? Aww. Oh, well. Dang, but I was too busy enjoying the view of the sky. Was Mewtwo one of them? Am I allowed up the stairs? Because if I'm not, which I am, then I have no idea what to do. Then I would have had no idea.
True?
Wonder what it means. I think it's on the same secret mission as we are. Hey, dude. I think you would know what I need. I think because you're high enough. Sorry, Pikachu. I guess they didn't come this way. Oh, so okay. Then sorry. And you're fine. Is it me or is the frames of this game pretty bad because I haven't played this in a while? I can't talk to you, really? I guess not. You're just a normal NPC. So now what? I've done everything here. Went up the stairs. I talked to everyone around. I even talked to Brian over here. I've already talked to you. I can't go this way. You're a normal NPC, so you don't help me at all. Have I talked to you yet? No, I haven't. Thank goodness. Oh, you've seen them. Oh, yes, you did. They're heading towards the lounge. The lounge. Yes. You see the two doors past the pillars there? Go through the one on the right and just go straight. Oh, thank you very much. I would love to. Mental Lord. Oh, come on, really? And where's the first one?
Hey, Tim.
We need to go in search of art. Let's head to the lounge. So where's the first guy? Alright, whatever. Let's go up the stairs. Nope, I can't do that. Can't go in this door. Can't go in the other door. It's just straight ahead. Can't go in any of these doors. So they said number 2. That means the first one was gone and done. Gone and done. If I was supposed to figure that puzzle out, that's going to be the rage of me.
Oh, wow. This is impressive.
Everything is super luxurious.
Like Pokemon are. Like even Milotic. What's up about the man in the luggage? There's the third guy. Ah, dang that, really. Wait. Okay, so I'm not gonna ask you anything. As much as I'd love to adventure around, I'm not going to. So I am able to go out and see what I've missed because I feel like I need to solve this puzzle by asking one of the NPCs that I haven't talked to yet, which I don't know who that would be, but I need to talk to them. I don't know who that would be because I looked everywhere and looked through every NPC. I already talked to you. You were the second guide. So that means the first guide has to be around here. Somewhere. Chinchino. So you two weren't of help. You weren't of help. You weren't of help either.
True?
Did I talk? Yeah, I did. Where's the first guy? You're just an normal NPC. I already talked to you. I hope I don't have to solve this puzzle because if I have to just say number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4, for example, I think there's actually 5. Then that's gonna be dumb because I cannot find anyone else that I haven't talked to. I'm gonna disappoint a lot of people by saying that I wouldn't be able to solve this puzzle. I'd have to search. I'd have to cheat again by saying, where's the first person that tells you about those things?
Welcome.
I'm giving you guys a chance to pause so that you could read. 2 kinds of frillish. The male and female ones. Blue and pink. So going up these stairs. Now I have to ask the NP. Ooh. You're the guardian with the Crocorock. And you are so pretty. Sorry, I didn't give you guys a chance to pause there. Not gonna ask you because you don't normally ask me about the guys with the luggage. So I can't take the elevator. Please don't tell me that those Crocorock are going to... Rough the bouncers. Ah, what? We're not allowed to get in. Oh, come on. Don't be so uptight. All we want is a peek in the room. Okay, we'll leave. But can we ask you a quick question? Did 2 guys carrying some luggage come through this way? They went inside. So then R must be past that door. Yeah. Croco! Get out of here. Alright. Come on, Tim. Let's get out of here for now. Right. Okay.
Crocorock guards are trouble. But if the lounge is where R went, then that's the room we need to investigate. So you and I need to find a way in.
You're a normal NPC, so you won't be of any help. Like regular meaning they just walk on by.
Hey, Tim? Amelia. What are you doing here?
I'm here for work. Apparently, watching the parade from this ship is popular among celebrities. But what brought you guys here?
We're still on the trail of Keith. The clues led us here.
Huh? But what would Keith have to do with this cruise?
We don't know for sure, but he must be on the ship at least. We do know that he's smuggling R.
Oh no! If that stuff gets out into the world, it'll be a disaster. You've got to let me help you find Keith, all right?
I appreciate that, but,
I can help you gather information, since I'm a reporter.
Maybe she's right. Yeah, we could probably use her help.
Pikachu.
I'd rather not get her involved in this either, but we could use some help.
Okay.
We're counting on you, Amelia.
You're searching for Keith, right? Is there anything you want to know? I'm going to let you guys pause each of these. We infiltrated the R factory, snuck into one of the containers they were shipping out. They carried us on board, just like that. How could you do something so reckless? I'm glad you're safe anyway. About the room guarded by Crocorock. The room at the back at the 2nd floor? I didn't even notice it. Is that where they've taken R? Yes, but it's guarded by Crocorock and we can't get in. It's wonderful that you were able to find out where R was going. Well, the room is guarded. Let's see. Is this the Crocorock you mentioned? Yes, it's exactly the Pokemon we saw. I don't know if my mom called me yet. I'm going to ask if she called my name in a few. Maybe not. I don't think she did. I don't know. Yes, that's exactly the Pokemon we saw. I didn't know you had a Pokédex, Amelia. Crocorock, the sand crocodile Pokemon. Yeah, I actually know what it's called. Or maybe it's sand alligator. I don't remember. This is actually a correction of my own notes. I write down anything that might be useful whenever I get a chance to see one of the various Pokedexes. You've made all of this by hand. Pretty impressive, Amelia. I'm sorry to say electric type moves won't have an effect on Crocorock. Pikachu will be at a disadvantage in battle. Oh well, that's too bad. But we might be able to find out a little about what the room will be used for. There's a cruise newspaper. It has a schedule of all the events that occur on this ship. Let's have a look. The event in that room is the Prime Treasure Show. That's an impressive name. What kind of show is it? Miko and I are working separately this time. I'm in charge of covering this ship. I'm mostly done though. The only thing left is an interview. An interview? With who? Mr. Gino Farina! The Gino Farina? You know him, Pikachu? He's a renowned chef. He has a restaurant in Rhyme City too. But so popular you can't ever get a reservation. He's a friend of Mr. Graham's. Right?
How much almond milk do I put in this smoothie?
Until the 1,200. Just don't fill it up all the way to the max fill. Is the thing. You'll be able to know. Sorry about that. So is Mr. Graham on board as well? Yes, he was kind enough to come with me. Yeah! Once I finish the interview, I'll try and find out what I can about the show. I'd appreciate that. Booyah! Guess I'll see you around then. Once we finish up with what we need to do, let's meet up here. Oh, and you should use this. It's an order sheet for drinks. If you hand it to the village, they'll bring what you ordered. I think it's best if the two of you take a break, even if it's just for a little bit. Thank you very much. Ooh, what a lifesaver. Once we're done gathering testimony, let's get some coffee. I think I've already done everything.
The best clue we have so far is the show that's supposed to be held in that room. Let's find out more about it. Hey,
Thank goodness. So I don't have to do anything about that first, second, and third thing. That's good. Let's ask around about the show in this lounge. That's gonna be easy, because first is the bartender and then this guy. I'm gonna ask the bartender first, like I said.
welcome.
About the show. It seems to be a show that's almost a tradition on the ship. Customers complain of not getting seats, but I've never heard anyone say they've seen it. What's up? About the show. I don't know anything about that. I'm not really interested in events or anything. How about those sitters over there? It must be quite the show, especially since it has the ship's name as part of the title. I'd love to see it. Maybe I should ask my daughter. That's very sweet of you. Did you need me? Oh, there's a show like that on the ship? I didn't know. I didn't know that! How was I supposed to know? I only got this ship to my mother. My boyfriend got tickets for me. My boyfriend! Here's my first cruise. I told my boyfriend I wanted to see it, but he couldn't get the tickets. Somehow, knowing I can't see it makes me want to see it even more. Cool. What the heck is this? Oh, that's a map. It shows me where I am. This is cool. Look at this. So I'm in the lounge right now. I already reached the relaxation area. The next room is the... Well, if I go right, that is the stage. And if I go left, or straight up, that is the captain's ship. Meaning the captain's wheel. Meaning the captain might be Keith. And that is pretty bad, honestly. But thank goodness I found that research. I didn't know that was actually a thing. Hey there, isn't this ship wonderful? It's a perfect place to spend my time with my girlfriend. Oh yes, that show. My girlfriend wanted to see it, so I tried to get tickets when I booked our reservation. Even then, we didn't manage to get seats. If anyone would be willing to part with their ticket, I'd pay anything they asked. I don't think there's anyone here who has been to the Prime Theater treasure show. Exit facing the cafe. Wherever that is. Ah, this.
Hey, who would have thought that we'd run into Amelia on this ship? You know what? That's called destiny.
What are you talking about?
Come on, don't act so nonchalant. You're enjoying this, I know. Don't worry, I understand.
Holy crap. Does that mean Pikachu's trying to say that Tim might have a crush on Amelia? And yeah, my brother's making a chocolate banana smoothie. Now I can say smoothie and not juice. Yo, my NBC brother! About the show. I didn't realize this ship had anything like that. Sorry, I don't know much about it, though. I'm not really interested in the events here. Boo! About the show. Definitely a flashy name, don't you think? I've seen the name mentioned by the ship's newspaper, but I don't know what kind of show it is. How about the relaxing guy? I really want to sit down. Cure! Oh, okay, never mind. About the show! Huh, I didn't know they had a show like that. I'd love to see it. How about you, Cap? You should know anything about that. I know you're not really the Cap, but you're a real crew member, so let's see. Aw. Well, he did help me with a little bit of something. Can I help you? About the show. I hear it's a show you can only see on this ship. I admit I'm curious, but they say tickets are impossible to come by. I've never really tried to get one. About the show, about the bouquet. About the bouquet. Huh? My bouquet? Oh, did my wife not tell you about it? Man. Well, you see, the bouquet is actually the fireworks. There's a large fireworks display before the parade at night, and so, I call them my bouquet for her. That sounds romantic. I was going to say fantastic before I realized it was called. I'm not going to zoom in the camera because of how bad it is. So that's so romantic. How about you, Cinchino Trainer? You mean that show? No, I don't know anything. So there isn't anyone who saw the show either, huh? Oh, come on. How about that guy up there? It's also weird that nobody is able to get tickets. This is something to take some thinking. Let's get ourselves some coffee. Let's try and find a Frillish. Come on, let's go to the cafe. Oh, still something we should look into. Okay, I'm gonna find the Frillish. Fine.
Frill?
Place order. Frill. You'll take our orders. I'm getting coffee, Tim. Black, naturally. Iced coffee, cherry berry juice. Yeah, let's get that. Wait. Place order. There we go. And I didn't realize that Tim would act like an NPC. Placing his arm out talking to Pikachu, you could just place your arms down and talk that way. Lean forward to Pikachu. Sometimes iced coffee is just a thing. I've forgotten in all the excitement, but we haven't eaten anything since we snuck into that factory. The detective's gotta be tough. But did you just put sugar in your coffee? We're about to face off against Keith. We need to be more hard-boiled. Can I please just drink what I want? Yeah, please! Keith sure has some nerve planning to smuggle R on a luxury cruise like this. Yeah, that Hall, I was going to say Hal, whoopsies, has got to be hiding something. I mean, nobody's seen the show at all. It's almost certain they've carried R into the hall, but we need more info. I don't think talking to people is going to get us anything new, though. We should meet up with Amelia. She might be done with her work. Let's head back to the lounge! Something that I agree with. Talking with people would sure get old after a while, even though I like talking to people in real life. I meant in the game, really. But I got. What is this?
What?
It's coming from his room.
Excuse me, hello? Is everything okay?
I'm sorry about that. A strange thing was in my bag. Sorry to make such a scene, but it frightened me. Could I ask you to take a look?
Yes, of course. What in the world?
A Cofagrigus doll.
Mask.
Mask. Cofagrigus mask.
Isn't it scary looking? Maybe it's some sort of prank. My poor Snubble was quite frightened as well.
Aww. I would agree that Snubble doesn't really look that
Really that
cute, but
scared?
I actually think it's cute in this game.
Poor thing.
Knock it off, Pikachu.
Sorry, I guess it really was scared. This is a real mystery, which means a job for us.
Yes.
I'm glad a kind young man like you was close by. Aww. My name was Rose Milton. My name's Tim, and this is my partner, Pikachu. Just like Ash. I use it for traveling. It had all of my clothing and personal items. When was the last time you opened it? Just this morning, before I got on the ship. And did you have the suitcase with you the whole time? No, I had checked it with the ship's staff. Once I got on board, I collected it at the front desk, and Snubble here helped carry it to my room. I wanted to get my favorite lap blanket out, but when I opened the suitcase, it had that mask inside. Where could my suitcase have gone? I think Keith stole it! Or Team Rocket! I've never seen anything like it. It's rather unsettling. There must have been a mistake somewhere. The more I look at it, the stranger this mask seems. Who could have brought a mask like this onto the ship? About your darling Snubble that I actually think is cute in this game. I don't know how, but I think it's cute. Even though it's a fairy type, so that's part of the reason why I sometimes don't think it looks that cute. But Granbull's pretty cool with its strength, even though Crunch is a pretty bad move on the fairy type. It's a gentle, sensitive darling. I think the mask gave it quite a scare. My Pikachu got carried away. Well, it's fine. You'll be friends with Snubble, won't you, Pikachu? Of course. And no more pranks like that, okay? Meowth hates Snubble because it tells on his tail. Ooh, the mask. That's a strange mask. Is it an antique or something? Does it really look that valuable to you? Seems like a piece of junk to me. Nothing else, right? Just a mask? We should have one of the crew check around for your suitcase. I think it must have been accidentally swapped with someone else's. Yes, you're probably right. I'll let the captain know immediately. Captain! Why? The captain? Oh, he's a friend of mine. I'll go look for him. Here, let me come along too. I'll carry the suitcase. Oh, thank you, dear. You really are kind. Maybe we should go to the lounge first. Ah, I just think that's so sweet though. Sorry, Snubs. Sorry about earlier. I was just kidding around. Snub. It's still pretty scared. Let's leave it be until it calms down a bit.
Yes.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh me, oh my. Is this your family, Miss Melton? Oh yes. That's a picture of my husband, back when we were young. That was his favorite jacket. He would always wear it for special occasions and outings. Hey, that necktie looks great on him too. If only I could see it. Right, let's get going! Gino.
The Henri brothers were truly brilliant. Their meals were loved by Pokemon and people. Between you and me, I'm close to recreating one of their recipes.
You mean the famous lost recipe? How is that possible?
That's a trade secret.
I figured as much. That's it for the interview. Thank you so much for your time.
Oh, anytime. Especially if you're doing the interview.
Oh, my goodness. There you are, Captain Eckhart.
Well, hello there, Miss Rose.
Aw,
How can I
look at that. Ooh.
This may sound odd, but I'm afraid my bag has been swapped with someone else's. Look at this. I don't recognize any of the contents.
I'm so sorry to hear that. We'll look into it.
I really appreciate it.
Tim, hello. Another mystery for you?
No, not really.
You know, I think I've seen this mask on the news. They said that it was stolen.
What?
Stolen.
Impossible. There's an awful lot of strange things going on this ship.
I thought it. I thought so. I thought that mask was stolen. I'm going to give you guys one last break here. Well then, Miss Rose, we'll head on to the suitcase for now. We'll let you know as soon as we find out anything about it. Yes, please do. Thank you for your help, Mr. Goodman. I'll be at the bridge, so please stop by, should you need anything. You know what a bridge is, right? It's where they control the ship. You can reach the bridge by the elevator in the second floor of the lounge. Well then, Mr. Graham, I'll see you again when we have our interview. I think I'll head back to my room too. Thank you for everything, Tim. Please stop by if you have time. I'd love your company. She always reminds me of my great-grandma Garber. That's why I keep saying, that's why I keep falling for her.
Yes.
Pleasure to meet you. My name's Gino. You know what, Mr. Graham, correct? Yes, I've had the pleasure of meeting him. Mr. Graham, oh, ask if I should participate. I'm sorry. In an interview. So I was doing my best to oblige. I take it you were talking about cooking? Oh, we discussed a lot of different things. How to spend time on luxury cruise liners. How to best enjoy the Pokemon Carnival. About running restaurants. And about the future of food and cooking. Wow, that's quite a range of topics. I'm looking forward to watching the show. I still can't believe a crime like this could be committed on an elegant ship like this. I've never seen a mask like that, though. It's a Rodriguez one. I wonder if it really was a stolen item. It was stolen by Team Rocket! Or Keith. I know, there's so much we don't know. Whatever it is, I'm glad the captain has it. He'll keep it safe. I hear it's quite popular. I'd like to see it myself, just to witness firsthand what draws so many people to it. Amelia told me everything. I'm happy to give you my support. Thank you, sir. Good luck with everything. I'd very much like an interview with you once you've cracked this arcade door. The ratings should be amazing. Does he ever think of anything besides ratings? Well, the interview with the captain is next. You have an interview with the captain too? Yes, we figured the captain of a ship like this would be worth talking to. I bet he has a lot of very famous friends. Oh, come on, dumb camera. I hate how this does. There. I didn't expect there to be a mystery about the suitcase. I think this is going to be a very interesting interview. I should thank you, Tim. Oh no, that's okay. About the mask. Who'd have thought it was the stolen mask? Who on earth brought it on board? The case you're following is very interesting. But I admit this case is also intriguing. I agree, but somehow hearing this guy say it annoys me. We've known each other for a long time. We featured him on one of our shows back when he was getting started as a chief. He agreed to the interview specifically as a favor of me, actually. The Treasure Show? I don't know anything about it. Why not check with Captain Eckhart, not Eggmart? Though, the captain should know everything that happens aboard his ship. That's a good idea. I'll check with him. Let me know if you think he'll make a good TV show. Does this guy ever let up? Still asking the captain is a good idea.
Okay,
I hope you can find a suitcase for Miss Milton. Once I'm done with my interview, I'll try and help your investigation. Mr. Graham's already given me a permission. Any luck with the investigation? Were you able to find out anything? Well, the thing is, we found out that we can't define anything specific. What do you mean? There were a lot of people saying they couldn't get tickets, an unnatural amount, really. I've told Mr. Graham I'll be helping investigate R. He says GNN is happy to help in any way. Thanks, I appreciate it. Oh, but he said in exchange, he wants an interview with you once the case is solved. I should have guessed he wouldn't miss out on this opportunity. What exactly was mentioned about it in the news you saw? They were saying it had been stolen from an art museum. I think it was about 3 months ago. It was a big deal since the mask was apparently very valuable. I wonder if that was the real thing. If it is, what is it doing here? Keith isn't the only bad guy out there. It's possible that the thief brought the mask here with the hope of selling it to someone. I have an appointment with the captain at the bridge later on, so he'll be conducting the interview. Yes, although Mr. Graham seems to want to ask about the incident. It's still on your mind too, isn't it? Yes, the case still hasn't been solved. I'm going to go ahead and ask about the parade like I'd planned. But Gino was interested in the mask, so he'll be coming with us to the bridge. I admit I was surprised to find out the mask was a stolen item, but let's leave the suitcases to the captain. We need to find out about that show. Yes, let's go ask the captain about it. For that, we need to get to the bridge. Let's go to the second floor for starters. Be right back. Sorry about this taking a while. First feeling for any... Yeah, I'm gonna have to place the camera down. Be right back. I promise. Then I'll place the camera back up once I come back. Thank that. There. Let's hope it stays like that. Took me a tiny bit of a while, but now I'm going to ask the captain about the... Was it the investigation? Hey, there's a new crew member. Let's ask where we can find the elevators. Are you kidding me? Excuse me. But I know where the elevators are. You just missed it. Yes? Can you tell us where the elevators are? We're trying to get to the bridge. Oh, you can get to the bridge by using the elevators here in front of us. This floor has elevators on its left and right sides, but either one will get you there. Thank you. That was a dumb move, damn it. It was right here. You've even encountered one of them before. That's a nose pass. Cool. That acts as a compass.
Nose bar.
Always facing north. Are you the captain's partner? Nose. What's that? We should go in front of you if you want to talk. Nose pa. You can only face north. Okay, that's a little weird. But we can move to be in front of you.
Hey, Tim. Nose. So I guess it really does always face north. What is it?
Can I help you, Mr. Goodman? Oh, so he does know me. There's something I'd like to ask you. Oh, it's Captain. I thought it was a crew member. And what that be? About the show. Do you know anything about the Prime Treasure show? We'd love to know more about what kind of show it is, but we can't get tickets. I'm really sorry, but I don't know. Are you kidding me? How you not know? You're the captain of the ship. Sorry to not be more help. All the shows are planned by the committee. What do you mean? You see, this ship is a little unusual. The passengers are always the owners, are actually the owners. All the rooms are privately owned, and everything from the events on board to the next destination are decided by a committee run by the passengers. So the passengers have more power than the captain. So I don't know anything about what shows might be planned. All of that's run by the committee, as I said. Well then, that is sort of weird for the passengers to do that. I guess it's the guys carrying the boxes saying, "We decide to do the show, so join us if you can." We're still trying to find Miss Rose's suitcase. We're also in the process of notifying every department about the mask. Well, I hope every suitcase ends up where it should be. Are you keeping that suitcase now? In front of Nosepass. Nosepass seems to have taken a shine to it. Come to think of it, it seems like the owner of this suitcase is also interested in that show. When I had a good look through the suitcase, I found a strange note. What? The Prime Treasure Show. Iced tea. The usual frillish. Umbrellas and yellow decked chairs. Is it some kind of code? Those are some random words. I've written them down anyway, though. There was something else besides that note. A ticket. I don't know what it's a ticket for, though. You love the mask inside. Oh, the captain put it in front of you when he knows you were trying really hard to turn your head so you could see, huh? It made you that happy, huh? Well, that's good. I'm not gonna hack into that. There's a ticket in there. Interesting. That was a bizarre note in the book, in the suitcase. Yeah, I wonder if it's related to the mask in some way. It could be some kind of secret code that lets you get into the show. We still don't know what kind of show it is, but we might be able to find out more if we follow what the note says. There was one thing on the note that we can start investigating immediately, right? Which is iced tea. Nah. Umbrellas and yellow deck chairs or the... Oh, this one. The usual frillish. You might be able to figure out the code on the note if we talk to the frillish. Hopefully it will lead us to the show. Let's go find the frillish and see what they can tell us. Yo, fellas, you want to tell us about the show? Oh, hey, Tim. Amelia, Mr. Graham. Welcome back. We were just talking about you. You find out anything about the show? Well, even the captain didn't know anything about it, but we did manage to get some new info. The suitcase had a note in it. A note? Yes, it had a few things written on it, but one of the things was the Prime Treasure Show. Oh, that's quite a scoop, Tim. A stolen mask and a mysterious show. This whole suitcase incident is just full of surprises. He's totally planning to make it a part of the program. Is that all he ever thinks about? So are you going to investigate what was in the note now? Yes, I'm going to try to find out more about what was written on it. Okay, I'll keep trying to figure out more about this mysterious show. Well, 6:23. It's... Wait, what? No, 5:23. It's 5:57 right now. Cool. Right, fellas!
True?
About the usual frillish. Frill? You don't know, huh? Well, thanks anyway. Oh, I think I know what the usual frillish is. I think I know which one is the usual frillish. It's that one that chooses to take a break. Oh.
True?
Hello. About the usual frillish. I get it. No need to get so agitated. What's wrong? Saying that the frillish on the second floor of the deck is always slacking off. Knew it! Okay, I had to go this way, apparently. You were blocking my way! So the usual frillish is this one right over here.
Frill?
Hey, are you the usual? Doesn't ring a bell? Well, thanks anyway. Are you kidding me? You have to be the usual frillish because you are the one that chooses to slack off. Fine, I'll ask the other frillish that I actually trust. And if that frillish is the usual one, which is the last frillish, then that is
Frill?
really hard to believe. But you did run into an unusual customer. What do you mean? He was lying around as if he owned the place, and he was blue. So you're not the usual frillish, but you tell me about these things. You are wearing blue. Do you have a moment? Didn't you just order something unusual from Frillish? Oh, you saw that? How embarrassing. I was trying to order a book. What? Why did you try to order a book from Frillish? This is actually my first time on the ship, and I'm just trying to blend in with the people around me. I saw someone getting a book from Frillish, so I figured that must be how all these high-class folks pass the time by the pool. Just thought I'd give it a try, too. You know which Frillish was the one carrying that book? To be honest, all Frillish looked the same to me. How about who received the book from the Frillish? I can tell you, it was that lady on the deck chair across from here. The one with the chin. Oh, no! And I was feeling so good about her. Let's go talk to that lady relaxing on the desk chair. Deck chair, not desk. Please tell me she's not a criminal. That would have been bad. Ordering a book from Phyllis. I've never heard of such a thing. Well, we spoke to someone who saw. I said that I don't know what you're talking about. Perhaps whoever you spoke to was mistaken about what they think they saw. I don't think we'll get any answers out of her. Let's talk to the Chinchino. Yo, Chinchino. Yeah.
Why does Chinchino keep looking at me? Is there something stuck on me?
I doubt it. She did, huh? I knew we could trust these Pokemon. Let's hear what they have to say. Right. Ha 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 ha! You are guilty! Which Frillish was it? Chino! The one with sharp features. Oh, the Frillish on the second floor. That's the one that brought the book, huh? Thanks. Sharp features. You didn't notice? You need to work on your observational skills if you want to be a detective. They all have different features. Do they really? Gina! Oh, the view was great from the second floor, so you went up there and got to look down from the edge of the second floor deck. Before your partner met with Frillish. Before she went with Frillish, huh? That must mean something. Was your partner acting funny when she was looking down from up there? Gina! You don't know, huh? You were just playing a game of counting everything down on the first floor with her. Okay. Thanks for the info. No! Who that Frillish is.
Frill?
Hey, are you the Frillish in charge of delivering books? Frill. Oh, so you are. Do you think you could bring me one? You will if we order it properly. What do you mean? I'm ordering it right now. Frill! Frill! It's no use. What are we supposed to do? All it says is do it properly. Don't think it's going to tell us. Specific way to order it. About the other Frillish. Place order. You don't have much time to speak with the other Frillish. Sure looks like you have a lot of time to me. Keeping still is part of your job. You need to be ready to go all out at a moment's notice. Seems pretty proud of itself. Well, it looks all sharp and serious, too. What's the deal with this Frillish? Do it properly, huh? Seems like there's a specific way we're supposed to order. Perhaps it has something to do with what was written in that note. Also, remember that Cinchino told us its partner was counting something. Why don't we put all the information we have together?
If we place an order with the Frillish on the second floor, they'll bring us a book, apparently. So there's gotta be some secret in how we place an order. I don't suppose you found any hints on that note, did you?
I don't. Crap. Ah. Sorry if I'm blocking the screen.
Place an order with the Frillish on the second floor, they'll bring us a book, apparently. So there's gotta be some secret in how we place an order. I don't suppose you found any hints on that note, did you?
This one?
Now, why do you think that?
Then the Frillish. Really? What did the Frillish say again?
No, that's not right.
This is gonna take forever, isn't it? They are the partners of a ship passenger. Your fur is apparently quite nice. Received a book. Oh, dang it, really?
If we place an order with the Frillish on the second floor, they'll bring us a book, apparently.
I think I'm going to miss this too, but I think I got it. If I didn't get it, then this is gonna take me like almost a whole stream.
No, did you? Now, why do you think that?
It has to be. It has to be something.
No, that's not right.
If it's neither,
Why do you think that?
this is impossible.
No, that's not right.
There has to be something. The usual frillish. Iced tea.
Now, why do you think that?
This? Well, I was right on the frillish thing.
No, that's not right.
I was right with one thing.
Now, why do you think that?
No, it's not that. This? This is ridiculous.
No, that's not right.
What do you mean? Umbrellas and yellow chairs. Oh, yeah, that must be it.
Now, why do you think that?
There.
Right. She was the one who got the book. She was super busy counting something. What was it? Now I remember. The umbrellas and yellow deck chairs. The number of umbrellas and the chairs. That's two different numbers. Can you think of anything related to this?
Dang it, I need that cap again. Funny how I'm using that as a stylish. Order sheet. Crap, I'm gonna miss this, I know it. Oh! Maybe not.
Now I get it. Here's the explanation. The two numbers stand for the number of teas and sugar cubes we order from Frillish. Yeah, at least that mystery's solved. Let's go place our order.
Alright, let's go find a spot where we can look down on the whole first floor. Then they look down from the first floor on the first floor from the end of the second floor deck. Not here. Definitely not here. Oh, wait, I think I know. Aha! Umbrellas and yellow deck chairs. 3 umbrellas on the left. Yellow deck chairs. 3 and 2. 6. 5. 6 and 8. 7. Whoops, that was dumb. 6 and 7. We need to order 6 sugar cubes and 7 cups of iced tea from the fridge. Yo, Phyllis, how about I order something? Place order. Brill? Hey there, we finally figured out how to order. Then prove it. I'm glad you asked. Iced tea. 7. 6. 7. Yay! I did it! We did it. Here it is. Auctions catalog. Looks like more of a menu than a book. Let's see what's in it. Prime Treasure Auction info. Please be sure to have your ticket with you. The dress code is semi-formal. Wait, don't tell me you don't know what dress code means. It's basically telling us how we're supposed to dress up. So for this auction, we won't be able to get in unless we're wearing a suit and tie. What auction? That's what it says, yeah. So there wasn't going to be a show in that room at all. It's an auction. Look, it says this is a lineup for the auction. Detective's Cape, Henry Brothers Recipe Book. Mask of Antiquity. As I've intended to put the mask up for bid. But the mask is a stolen item. This is no ordinary auction. It's almost like a black market. Huh? Tim, take a look. Ours on this list too. It's on the list of items for sale. Whoever wins the bid gets exclusive buying rights for 6 months. You can't let that happen. We've got to stop them. We need to find a way to sneak into the auction. But how? Oh, I wouldn't worry too much about that. I think we'll be able to walk right in. It said to have your tickets with you, and the dress code is semi-formal, right? What are you saying? All we need to do is meet the conditions. We'll worry about the dress code later. But there was that weird ticket in the suitcase. That must be a ticket for this secret auction. Let's go to the bridge and take a closer look at it.
It looks like there's no show in that room. It's a secret auction where they sell everything, even stolen goods. So now I'm curious if Keith is planning on attending.
Let's go to the bridge. We did it. I'm going to have to cut this soon, but we did it so far. No, wait, no, wait, no.
Hey, what's this? Mythical coffee. Did you see this? I'll bet it's good.
Dang nabbit. Maybe that was
It's
it.
really good.
Bet that was it.
Do the mysteries call the detective? Or does the detective call out the mysteries? Or it could be as simple as this. Detectives are drawn to mysteries by nature.
That was it, Pikachu. That must have been it.
Excuse me.
Oh, hello, Tim.
Is there a problem?
Well, yes. You see, the mask has gone missing.
No way!
I took my eyes off it for a moment, and it disappeared.
So, do you think it was stolen?
No. The only ones in the room were me and Nosepass. Nobody else came in.
What could have happened?
Let's ask Nosepass. Hey, did you see anything? Nosepass. Nosepass. It disappeared in just the blink of an eye. How could that be? Nosepass. You say that's the truth, huh? So it's a closed room robbery. This should be very interesting.
I'm definitely not thinking it's Mimikyu. Solve the theft!
So now the mask has gone missing too. Let's see if we can find any trace of it in the room.
That's gonna be easy, right? I don't want to ask Nosepass about it. What am I hearing? I can't leave the room, right?
Ghost?
The whole time, and then what happened? The ship changed direction and the mask moved to where you couldn't see it for an instant. Things moved back to their original position quickly, but the mask was gone. Some cold water splashed onto your head when the mask was out of your view. And it doesn't seem like there'd be a leak anywhere here. Where did the water come from? You don't know. Oh, I get it. You can't look up, can you? I was busy steering the ship when the incident happened. Nosepass suddenly started raising a fuss, so I went in to check on it. And that's when I found out its contents were missing. Were you in Nosepass, correct? That's right. So the mask, the ticket, and the note all disappeared, huh? People who entered and exited. About the crew. One was in charge of steering the ship until I arrived. The other came to make a regular report and left as soon as he was done. Where are those two now? They're probably hanging around the lounge. So I guess we should see what they have to say, huh? I think we've seen all there is here. We need to get the mask in the next part in the ticket so we can infiltrate the auction. First, let's head to the lounge and talk to the two crew members who came in this room. We'll do that in the next part. So I'm sorry, but I have to say goodbye. So, next time in Detective Pikachu, on the normal video, we are going to inspect the ship's crew members and hopefully complete this chapter, because this might not be the final chapter. There might be more than 8 chapters in this game. I might know this game very well about it not having 8 chapters. I was guessing 10 chapters, but I might be wrong by that. We'll see what happens. See you guys then. Hope you all have a good time. Bye.